Hey guys, welcome back to Shristi Tech Academy. Whenever you are working with microservice application, you tend to create each microservice as a standalone Spring Boot project. If your microservice project is having only one or two microservices, managing them separately is easy. But if you are working in an e-commerce project, you will have at least more than 4 microservices. Managing them separately becomes messy, as in you need to create the jar file for each and every individual microservice and then start working with Docker. This is the scenario. So today I will show you how to create a multi-module Maven project in Spring Toolsuite and integrate the existing microservices into it. This makes your project clean and maintainable. My dear guys, if you are using IntelliJ as your IDE, creating multi-module project in IntelliJ is easier. You create the main project and then you can add the other applications as modules. But in Spring Toolsuite, you need to do a workaround. So let us see how to create a multi-module Maven project in Spring Toolsuite and add the existing microservices in it. Let us get started. Here I have few microservices which are relevant to an e-commerce project. Now let us get started by creating a multi-module Maven project. Go to File, New, Maven project. Create a simple project. Check for the default workspace location. So it should be the same workspace location. If it is not available, please add it. Sometimes without your knowledge, you might be creating a project inside a project. To avoid that, always check whether the default workspace location is correct. Click Next. This is an e-commerce project. Let us give the group ID and artifact ID for this. com.ecom product. Artifact ID is the project name. Ecom multimodule project. Packaging should be POM. This is the main thing that you need to remember. Whenever you want to create a multi-module Maven project, provide the group ID, artifact ID, the packaging should be POM and click Finish. Okay, let me open the project. You will not have the JRE library because we have given the packaging as POM. Let me open pom.xml. So this is the group ID, artifact ID and version. Guys, this is what is needed for our child modules. Now here I am having few microservices. I want to add these microservices to this multi-module project. We can do it step by step. The first thing is I don't need all these projects here. I want them to be added inside this multi-module project. You cannot do it from here. You need to do it from your System Explorer. So select your project, right click, show in System Explorer. Okay, these are the 5 microservices that I am having. I need to copy it and put it inside Ecom multi-module project. Okay, let me open it. All the projects are available. And come back to your workspace. Now here we don't need all this and delete it. Okay, already it is not available in this location. You can simply delete it. Okay. It will say that it is not in sync because we have already copied it to the main Ecom multi-module project. No worries. Usually we need to remove this first from the workspace. Do not worry about it. Click Continue. They are removed. Now select Ecom multi-module project. Right click, refresh. You can see all the microservices are added inside Ecom multi-module project. You might be thinking this is simple, right? No. The problem occurs only after this. Let me show it to you. First, let me open any one of the microservice. If you notice, the structure itself is not like a Maven project. See here, SRC, main, Java, just like what you see in IntelliJ. It's not in a proper path, right? And even if you try to open any of this file and give one single line, you will not get content assist. Nothing will be shown over here. See, SYSO, control space. The compilation unit is not on the build path of a Java project. It means you have just copied a folder from one location to another location. As in, you copied product app catalog service folder inside ecom multimodule project folder. That's it. You have not copied them as a project. You need to inform that these are all modules under the main project. So we are going to do those steps now. Let me close this file. We need to do many modifications in the pom.xml of each and every application. So first let me open pom.xml of product catalog. Okay. This is the pom.xml of catalog service. If you notice, the parent is Spring Boot starter parent. As in, this application depends on Spring Boot starter. But now we are converting it into a multi-module project. This is just a module and the parent of this is ecom multi-module project. Go to pom.xml of multi-module project. You copy the group ID, artifact ID and version. No need of packaging. Come back here and add it inside parent. Path. We need to provide the path of pom.xml which is in the parent application. So this is path of the parent pom. Remove the slash relative path / pom.xml. All the microservices need this Spring Boot starter which we have cut it. Control X. Go to the main, that is to the parent pom. After model version, let us add this inside parent tag. Parent, inside parent, we will add Spring Boot. Now the version is 3.5.5. Control A, Shift Control F. This is the pom.xml of our parent application. All the microservices have a dependency of Spring Boot starter parent. Rather than adding them as dependency in individual microservices, we can add it over here. This means this particular microservice depends on Spring Boot starter parent, meaning to say that all the microservices will get the dependency. Now let me go back to this pom.xml. Catalog service. Few more things we need to do. We have changed the parent tag. Then we have got group ID, artifact ID. This is for our catalog service. We don't need the version. Whatever version the parent pom is having, the same version is applicable for all the child modules. The name is okay, description is okay. Scroll down. Here we are having Java version 21 and Spring Cloud version. So it is 2025. Rather than having it in all the pom.xml of all the microservices, we can put this properties in the parent application. So I will cut it, Control X. I'll go here and add this after packaging. Okay. Now let me go back to pom.xml of catalog service, Control A, Shift Control F. What about the dependencies? The dependencies vary for each and every microservice. So let us not touch the dependencies part. All the microservices need Spring Boot starter, that we have added it in the parent pom. First we will do the same changes for all the other microservices also. I have done it for catalog service. The next step is config server. Open pom.xml. From catalog service I will copy the parent part alone. Control C. Come back here. Remove the parent part. Control V. Remove the version from here and remove properties. Next is gateway API. Open pom.xml. Remove parent. Then remove version and properties. Next is info service. Remove the version and remove properties. And the last one is inventory service. Remove the parent, remove the properties and the version. Okay. Now that we have added for all the microservices, let us go to the parent pom. In the parent pom, we need to inform that these are the modules that are under the parent pom. Now come down, add modules. Now inside this modules tag, we need to add one by one module. You should get the content assist. If you are getting it, it means whatever you have done till now is correct. Now let me just give control space, product app catalog service. Similarly, module, second one, product app config server, module, product app, gateway API. Let me copy, paste and modify it. Two more we need, right? One is product app, inventory service, and the other one is info service. Okay. I have formatted it. Fine. Now this is also done. Now that you have given the properties for Java and Spring Cloud version, we can also add the plugin details. What is it? Let me show it to you. Let me open config server. Come down. After the dependencies, here we are having build. Just copy this build and add it in the parent POM. If your build depends on only the plugin, it is fine. But if your build depends on few more plugins, it is having some inclusions and exclusions, do not remove it. As in, if I go to catalog service, let me scroll down. Here you can see the build depends on Apache Maven. It is having some more details in case of project Lombok. You can see here also it is excluding project Lombok because we have explicitly included it here. So please understand, you should not remove the build from catalog service. In case of config server, I don't have any other build, so I have cut it and I have added it in the main parent POM. Now let me open pom.xml of gateway API. That is the next microservice. Scroll down. The build is only Spring Boot Maven plugin, we can remove it. If there are any inclusions and exclusions, do not go and add it in parent POM, let it be in the child POM only. The next microservice, this is info service. Scroll down. See here the build part. It depends on Maven compiler and it also includes project Lombok. Here Spring Boot Maven plugin excludes project Lombok. So don't touch this part. Again the last one is inventory service. Here also it is the same story. So do not touch it. Only for gateway API and config server, it will come and check in the parent POM. And also guys, this Spring Cloud version is mandatory because if you notice in catalog service and other places, explicitly we are using expression language to retrieve the cloud version. So it is mandatory that you need to provide the cloud version. That we have given it properly over here. Okay. Let me save the parent POM. We have added modules. What next? Still, even if you see, it is not like a Maven project. So what should I do? I need to import them as Maven project under ecom multimodule project. What we have done is we have just copied the projects inside the ecom multimodule project. That is copying one folder into another folder. We have not copied it as a project within the IDE environment. So we need to do that step also. Only after you have changed the pom.xml of all the child microservices, you need to do the step, or else it will not be visible. Now select your parent project, right click, import, come down, open Maven, existing Maven projects, click next. Go to the folder location, the same folder location only. Inside this folder only, we are having all our projects. You select all the projects. Add projects to the working set. What is the working set? Ecom multimodule project. Automatically it is coming in. Click finish. Okay. Now if you see, 5 projects are created outside ecom multimodule project. Now let us see in System Explorer. See here, this is the System Explorer. My workspace is YT Microservices, under which I am having ecom multimodule project. Okay, let me just go back to the workspace. I am having only ecom multimodule project. But if you notice here, together with ecom multimodule project, when we imported, all the services are shown outside. But actually they are not outside. Please understand. It is showing just like that in Spring Tool Suite. They are a part of multi-module project only. Let me show it to you. When I open, it is available over here. Okay, but in our Spring Tool Suite, it is available outside and also it is available inside. Whatever we have done is correct. All these are child modules inside the parent module. Then what is the purpose of it? They are just showing it outside as a Maven project. You can see the structure now. The same structure what we expected, we have got it. And also see, whenever you are doing any changes inside this folder, it will reflect outside. Whenever you are doing some changes outside, it will reflect inside. It means it is only one single project. The structure looks like that. All the projects are actually inside multi-module project only. But in Spring Tool Suite, it is showing as if they are outside. Actually, they are not outside. Let me show it to you. This is my catalog service. I am doing the changes from within the folder structure. So I'll type it out. System.out. I'll get this error. Don't worry about it. We have to do it from there only, but I just want to show it from here. Let's say hello. Semicolon, save it. I have saved it here. So it is inside the multi-module project. Let me scroll down. My catalog service is in the bottom. Let me open it. SRC main Java. Let me open product app, main class. You can see the same line that is added. Now let me change it over here. From hello, I'll change it to goodbye. Here all the content assist will work properly. Because this is a proper Maven project, it is inside the main parent application. Guys, again I am repeating, what you are seeing on the top is one folder inside another folder. It is showing the structure. But internally, one parent project is having all these child Maven projects inside. They are all modules. Now see, I'll get a content assist here. Now let me save it here. When I save it here, it should be applicable over here also. Let me open from here. See, it's available. So this is from the folder. This is from our Maven project. Both are same only. When you are seeing it, you will be seeing it as if they are individual projects. Actually, they are not. They are a part of the main parent project. That is the main multi-module project. Okay. So this is how you integrate all your existing microservices into your multi-module project. What if I want to create a new microservice project and add it to the multi-module project, that is to the parent project? Let us do that also. Select your parent project, right click new, Spring Starter project. Let us have the microservice name as product app cart service. Uncheck use default location. This should be created inside ecom multi-module project. So browse. This is my workspace. Under that I need to select ecom multi-module project. Click select folder. Still you will get an error because you need to provide the path till this project name. Only then the complete structure will be created inside this project. Type is Maven, packaging is Java, Java version is 21, language is Java. Remaining things I am leaving it as such. Working set. Add project to working set. If it is not shown over here, go here, select ecom multi-module project, click OK. Then click next. Here if you notice the Spring Boot version is 3.5.6. Once it is created, we can go and modify it. Okay, I just need web as dependency and click finish. Okay. Now cart service is added inside multi-module project. At the same time, it is showing the complete Maven structure over here. We need to do the modification for this also. Open cart service pom.xml from here. This is the pom.xml. We don't need this, right? Either you can change the pom.xml from here or you can change it from the Maven structure from here. Both will be same only. Now I will copy it from some other pom.xml. copy the parent, then remove the version, then remove the properties. Once this is done, go back to the pom.xml of multimodule project. It is available over here, pom.xml. Come down, add module, product app cart service. Once you have added module to your pom.xml of parent project, you don't have to import it implicitly as a Maven project. Why? Because we have created this as a fresh piece inside our multimodule project. If we are having existing projects, we need to do all the process which we have done earlier. But in this case, it is not required. Let me show it to you. Even if you try to do it, like select the parent project, right click import, existing Maven projects, click next. See, it is not even showing it because already when we created it as a child project inside the parent project, inside multimodule project only. Okay, fine. Now everything is set. What is the benefit of this multimodule project? Whenever I need to create the jar files, I don't have to go and run the individual microservices to generate the jar file. It is enough that I run the pom.xml of our parent project, that is the multimodule project. So let us do that. Select pom.xml, right click, run as Maven build. Let us give the goals as clean, package, skip test, apply, run. Now let me maximize the console. This will start running the pom.xml and generating the jar file for each and every microservice. Let me scroll up. Here you can see it is starting with catalog service because we have given modules catalog service first. Jar file is created for catalog service. Inside catalog service target folder, you can see the folder location. Target product catalog service. Then config server. Inside config server only it will be created. Product app config server snapshot.jar. Then the third one is gateway API. For gateway API also it is created inside gateway API. I am just cross checking. Okay, that is the third one. Fourth one is info service. It is compiling and where the jar file is created. In this line. Target / info service snapshot.jar. Okay. Then inventory service. For inventory service also it is getting created in this line. Okay. And finally we also had our cart service. For cart also it is created. We did not write any code, so immediately it is getting generated. Let me scroll up little. Here you can see reactor summary for ecom multimodule project. It is success. This means we have created the jar file for all the microservices just by writing one single command, mvn clean package. Okay. If you want to check in for the jar files, you need to refresh the projects and then only you can see it. Right click, refresh. And then you can open individual microservices, open the target folder and you can get it. Now the jar files are generated. You can create the images and the containers for the appropriate microservices just by running one single Docker file, that is docker compose.yml file. The main purpose of creating our multimodule project is to make our work easier. Guys, I hope it is clear. What is the advantage of working with multimodule project? There are two main things. Whenever you are creating microservices application as individual standalone project, then you need to generate the jar files for individual microservices. But if all the microservices are inside one single multimodule project, by using one single command, you can generate the jar files for all the microservices. Number one. Number two, whenever we are working with microservices, there are scenarios where the microservices will share the same classes, as in if you are working in Kafka or if you are creating the same domain models in multiple microservices. Rather than adding it in individual projects, we can add all these classes in a separate folder. They are like shared libraries. These shared libraries also can become our part of multi-module project. In this case, all the microservices can use the shared library and get the required classes for them. Okay, this is all for today. I also want to show you a glimpse of the e-commerce microservice project that we have done it as a multi-module project in our Java full stack coaching. See you in that video. Thank you.